Good morning.
Welcome to Thursday. Appreciate you joining us. How are you feeling today, Heather?
Good. Got some sleep yesterday.
It
was a long day.
Long shift yesterday. Yeah. What was going on for those who weren't joining us yesterday?
Yeah, I went to Wexford County. So from the station, that's over an hour drive-ish, and visited Lincoln Elementary. Got to see kindergartners and first graders, talk about weather, a little bit about my job, kind of all the fun stuff we get to do, and maybe, spark some interest for future meteorologists there.
Well, just in a day's work for Heather, yeah.
Yeah, just in a day's work, and then the drive back. So I didn't end up getting home till like 3 p.m., which is very late. That's like usually by that time I'm like starting dinner and kind of getting ready to go to bed soon. And
her shift starts at 2, so it's 2 a.m., so it's a long day. So we're going to show video from that visit in just a few minutes, but Heather, we figure we do the weather quiz, get to your forecast, and then show Heather spreading her love of weather here in just a few.
Yes,
we'll
show you. Yeah, we'll show you all the pictures with all the kiddos.
Yeah.
And they were all in the video too, you'll see it, but very eager, like always raising their hand and asking all of the fun weather questions.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that a little bit more, but we'll start with the weather quiz first. Pop your answer in the comments. On this day, back in 1985, Blue Canyon, California, set a 24-hour February snowfall record. How much snow was that? Was it 32 inches, 42 inches, or 52 inches? In our standings, our Facebook viewers are 1 for 4 this week. Brendan, 2 for 4, right?
Gibbs going to show that.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Gibbs leading the way. Nice job, Gibbs.
Gibbs is pulling ahead today at 3 for 4. Our producer, Sarah, our wonderful producer, Miss Sarah, she's at 2 for 4. And then Brendan's also at 2 for 4, tied with her. Facebook viewers, 1 for 4. So if you want to be one of those Facebook viewers that answer our question, you got to join us at 6:20 a.m. About that time. Yep. We'll show the weather quiz then, and that's when you can give us the answer. We'll reveal the answer, though, at the end of this one here. We'll start with our forecast, though. We're seeing a little bit of some sunshine in parts of the northern lower if you're waking up this morning, especially along I-75 in those counties in the inland northern lower. So we're going to see a little bit of some sun, passing clouds today, but we are expecting a little bit of a warm up. Our low pressure system starting to make its way more to the east. It's sitting over parts of North Dakota and Minnesota this morning. So we're seeing some heavier rain over there. That's what's heading our way. But ahead of this low pressure system, we'll see our warm front. So that's what's going to cause us to see quite a bit of some warmer temperatures. Over the next few hours, we could see a little bit of some drizzle into the morning, mid-morning into the afternoon. But most of our rain will hold off until dinner hour. We could see some heavier rain at times. We could also hear some rumbles of thunder today, mainly in the evening hours. Winds will pick up too ahead of this low pressure system. And then look at that, in the overnight hours, we could hear quite a bit of rain outside, especially in the eastern upper peninsula, but northern lower too. And then a little bit of that will carry into our Friday forecast. We could see a little bit more of a chance for some rain snow mix tomorrow, but it's very isolated tomorrow, so it won't be as much as what we're expecting tonight. If you're wondering how warm we're going to get today and if it's going to break records, some spots will break record high temperatures. So our Thursday record over in Sault Ste. Marie was set just last year for 45 degrees, but we're only forecasted to reach 42 there. Traverse City, though, we're forecasted 55 or 56, so we're definitely going to break this record in Traverse City today. That record previously was set back in 1925 at 52 degrees. And then Gaylord had a 47-degree record that was set back in 1990 and last year. We're definitely going to beat that by quite a few degrees here. That forecasted high is around 52. So we'll take a look at those forecasted high temperatures across the rest of northern Michigan. And here in St. Ignace, 49 degrees today. A lot of spots will be breaking records. I just picked a few to show you. 45 over Harrisville. Winds mainly out of the south. They'll shift more southwesterly as this low pressure system gets a little bit closer tonight, but 56 in Traverse City, 51 in Ludington. If you're in Cadillac, 51, mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, we're going to start to see our winds wrapping around that low pressure system. Still warm, though. We're going to be under this warmer sector of the air mass. So 40 degrees in Sault Ste. Marie tonight. This is so much well above average for what we usually see for overnight lows around this time of year. 44 in Mayo, 43 in Grayling. Isolated late rain, light rain showers in the evening over the northwestern part of the northern lower in our southern counties. Most of them will see that rain first. Our extended forecast looking towards the rest of our week, breezy conditions Friday. as this low pressure system comes and our pressure starts to change, we'll start to see, change in winds. So a little bit of some mixed showers possible. I think most of this will fall in the form of rain though. And then Saturday and Sunday in the eastern upper peninsula, we'll see a little bit more of a chance for some snow. The temperature is kind of falling closer to around normal. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, looking towards the week of Valentine's Day, we're going to see, a little bit of some snow here and there, isolated chances, few showers here and there. So it kind of depends on where you're at in order to see a little bit of some snowfall. But at least snow is back in the forecast. It's February. It's going to look a little bit more like February here.
And Gib, if you can hold on to that nice graphic, because Heather has to switch over her graphics.
I'm ready.
Heather's weather lessons.
Yes. So I got to go to Wexford County yesterday, as I mentioned, but if you're just joining right now. And look at that. That is one of the classrooms I was visiting. That's Lincoln Elementary. Also a combination of kindergartners and first graders. And all those eager kids were super excited to see me and all the little things we covered, a little bit of some ice and some snow. And then we talked about record highs too. So that's a video of me in the classroom, getting the kids excited, asking about the Mackinac Bridge, all the hands.
Look at all the questions. Wow.
Yeah. So eager. We gave away some little giveaways, a little umbrella and a little bit of a raindrop, showed them what I do on the green screen. And we watched our forecast too. They wanted to see what I did that morning. So we watched my forecast all over again, showed them the studio, all that fun stuff that comes with the little behind the scenes. Everyone wonders what we do here. So
just all wide-eyed and just wanting more information, huh, Heather?
Yes, all the information.
That's so much fun.
Yeah.
So that brings us to this point. And I know Heather already has a book schedule, but you can find an opening here and there, right, Heather?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So if you want Heather to be at your school or organization within Northern Michigan, because we know we have friends from all over the place.
Yeah, I can't travel everywhere and anywhere.
Unless you want to fly Heather somewhere, then maybe.
and give me a paid day off. That would be real nice. Yeah.
That'd be nice. You can see your email address on there and she'd be more than happy to take your request.
Yes.
So that was looks like a fun time. I wasn't there, but I feel like I was there, Heather, just with all the stories that I've heard.
Yeah.
Sharing your love for the weather.
Yes. All the kids, I know I always try to start with a question to get the kids interested, right? And I ask them, what was their favorite weather ever? What it could be seasons, it could be tornado, get them interested.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them said spring. And I was like, whoa, was not expecting that answer. Usually people are like summer, fall, or winter, but spring.
Okay.
And then another one said tornado. And I asked him, have you ever seen one? He said, no, me neither, but not in real life, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I've never chased a tornado. And then a few of them said winter and fall and all those things. So, when little kids answer, though, they kind of piggyback off each other.
Yeah.
So once one answered, then they all kind of
and they have stories to tell.
They always have stories to tell. I kind of forgot that. I haven't seen little kids like this in a little while, but they always want to grab your attention and tell you, my mom said this or my dad said this, and chatty ones, very chatty. But it was fun. It was a good time.
Didn't you say one kid's been to, so we both went to Valpo in Indiana. They've been there 161 times.
I think he was a sassy one, though. I don't know, because I asked him if he knew where it was, and he said no. He said, well, I went there 161 times. I don't think so, but that's okay.
Big fan of Orville Redenbacher or something.
And I don't even think he knows what he was saying. He just wanted to sass me. Everything I was saying was a little sass here and there, which I was a sassy kid. I get it. But yeah, he allegedly said he went to Valparaiso 161 times.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I was like, I lived there. I don't even know if I visited there 161 times.
Maybe his college degree before kindergarten. I don't know what the situation is. I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something else. Okay, we got the weather quiz back up. Shall we say hi to our friends?
How does that sound? Hi. Yeah.
Okay. Christopher is watching from Farmington Hills, where it's 36. It's partly cloudy. Thank you, Christopher. Rahul's watching. Thank you. Paul watching from Rogers City. Tom saying good morning. Loving the warmer weather. Managed to get in a 32-mile bike ride yesterday and heading out again today before the weather turned sour.
It's a good idea.
That's impressive. I think I've seen up to 40-something miles Tom's gotten up to.
I know we've talked before, but when I cycle, I only do maybe 13 miles. So that's impressive.
Mhm.
I also don't have a whole lot of extra time to spend doing all those miles because I know it takes a lot of time.
Mhm.
I know Tom's probably quick though, but
Yeah.
it takes
And
a
he's a
while.
busy guy too, running a dance studio. And
Oh yeah, that's
Yep,
right.
yep. Seth is watching from a sunny Petoskey. He says, Gail, I always love her emojis. A lot of flowers today. She's saying it's 38 and the sun is shining there in Kingsley. We got Joel with an update. Said good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots pub, 41 degrees, partly sunny. I don't know if you saw the morning show today, Joel, but we went to we as a station, meteorologist Trevor Robideau went to, is it Out of the Woods Farm? Is that
Out of the Woods,
Out
yeah.
of the Woods? Yep. Went there in Antrim County to talk about tapping the trees there for maple syrup. Well, the
And they
sap
had
that
all the
gets turned
lines
into
there too. I saw his video. I'm sure most of the lines are already, put in. I wonder, does Joel's his name, right?
Yep.
Do you use like the gravity with the tubes interlocking with the trees to get the sap, or is it just like a traditional tap where you kind of put the spout in the tree and
He'll have to let
have
us
it drip
know.
down? Yeah.
That's a good question.
Mhm. I know it takes a lot of planning to do all that stuff. So
Yeah. He did get 1,150 gallons of sap yesterday. Sugar down to 2.3, he says. It's 38 in East Jordan. Thank you, Nancy. Kathy is watching from Cummins. Susie Q is watching for the second time. She was with us at 6:20 this morning. It's 44 degrees in Traverse City, saying looking good, Brendan and Heather. I'm sure you're looking beautiful, Susie Q. Did you see the beautiful sunrise? To be honest with you, no. I was
and also
inside
the
and-
sunrise kind of happened during the show. We weren't really watching it on the camera. So
It's nice and sunny in Gaylord behind you,
yeah,
though.
we saw the aftermath of the sunshine.
Yeah.
I'll pull up, but Otsego County is one of those areas where we are seeing a little bit of some breaks in the clouds.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see the blue skies in February. It is weird though. Like I don't know if this was the case with you, Brendan, but after all that snow we got, I had so much snow on my balcony that when I woke up the one morning, all of it was gone. I was like, looks weird. It was weird to see a clear balcony after having so much snow, and now it's, totally gone. But
Can't put Stella out in the snow anymore.
no,
She
we
didn't
do
like it.
try to drag her out there when it's sunny and be like, look, it's sunny, and then she just wants to come back inside.
Yeah.
Because the food is not outside.
Right. The food.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least where Susie Q's been, she said the sun's been shining all week and last week, and she's off to go to Weight Watchers and sending some flower emojis as well. Christopher's guessing 52 inches for the weather quiz question. Gail guessing 42. Alice is saying hi
Hi.
to us, saying C, guessing C, 52 inches.
Alice, Brendan heard your voicemail this morning.
I did. She goes,
Hi.
and Brandon, or she'll call me Brandon, but that's okay. I respond to a lot of things. She goes, Brandon, I know you're listening.
Brendan, I know you're there listening.
Right over there. I heard your voice, Alice. And then we see a pop up here. Paula is watching from Boyne Falls, sunny and 44. Beautiful sunrise and happy Friday Eve. Can always count on Paula.
Oh, Paula, great reminder. Because
Yep.
I almost opened this Facebook Live because yesterday was such a blur. I almost said happy Wednesday, but I didn't.
Oh, we're going back in
We
time
went
now.
back in time.
So I was
You
gonna
were
go
trying to
and
go
take-
forward. I'm going back.
Today's Thursday, right?
Yeah,
Thursday. Mark saying good morning. He's watching from Florida. Z Hills. I don't think he's used that term. I like
He's
that.
been using a
Z
lot
Hills.
but we know now. So he's just
Zephyr
using
Hills,
the
yeah.
shorthand, I guess.
Yep. Joel's guessing 32 inches. Paul is guessing 42. Mark's guessing 32. Paul is guessing 44. Susan Lash Sims is watching again from a sunny Kalkaska. It's 37 degrees there. Nancy's guessing 32. Susie Q wants to know if she got the question right this morning. Hate to burst your bubble.
Unfortunately,
You're
no.
not 4 for 4, Susie Q. You guessed. Well,
But
you know what?
everyone else was kind of on the same page there, trying to go big or go home.
So Susie Q, and I'm already kind of getting ahead of myself. She guessed
52.
She did guess 52. Thank you. Okay. So it's not 52. Okay.
Well, most people are already kind of commenting, right?
It's 44 where Susie Q is in Traverse City. Thank you. My mom's watching. Hello.
Hi, Christine. I got to see the little cute video of Benji with what's Rico?
Chico.
Chico.
I call him Chico Rico because I I think it kind of sounds fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom got Benji this little battery operated dog that the little legs move and it barks, makes noise. Benji, I think, likes it, but he barks at it nonstop. If the dog's off, if it's not moving and not squeaking, he'll play with it, bite it, whatever. But if it's on, he'll kind of like go to bite at it and get back. And so yeah, I showed Heather the video I captured over the weekend, and little Benj was having fun with his
Hyperman
friend Chico Rico.
Chico Rico. That's cute.
So it was a lovely sunrise this morning in Port Huron. Glad to hear it. My mom's been wanting that sunshine. Hopefully that's a good sign of a nice sunny day. And she's hoping everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks, Mom.
You too, Christine.
And Bill is watching. Again, I think he was with us yesterday. 58 degrees in Saginaw. Christopher said, that's cool, Heather. And he's glad that it was fun. I'm guessing he's talking about the classroom visit yesterday.
They were a handful.
Sarah is watching. Our good friend and coworker, Sarah.
Sarah.
Why aren't you sleeping?
Yeah, weren't you tired this morning?
Also, maybe she saw the standings. Maybe her ears were ringing. She's like, they're talking about me. Maybe. Yeah, Sarah Gibbs leading in the weather quiz standings. She said, good morning to the best morning crew. She's the one who keeps us somewhat in control, under control.
Under control.
On time. You know, we have to end at, 7:00 and 4 seconds to go to Hoda and Savannah Today's show?
Yeah.
We need to end
right on time. Otherwise, Gib will cut us off anyway, and then it looks like we're making mistakes, so we try not to.
Oh, boy.
Hoda and Jenna have a job to do.
Yeah, they sure do. And the thousands of other people that work at 30 Rock probably. Susie Q said, how fun, Heather. 52 was her guest. Yeah. Wow, Tom, good for you. And she can't wait to ride her bike. That's from Susie Q as well. Joel has an answer for you, Heather. No tubes, buckets with a pumper truck.
Oh,
you know what, Larry? Shoot. Did you see Larry's back?
Okay.
I only look over that way because I'm looking at her eyes. Larry has that question. He goes, did I miss the juicy deets? You know what Larry asked yesterday, Heather?
What did Larry ask yesterday?
He wanted to know about any jewelry on a certain hand.
I am not engaged, Larry, but I am taken by a wonderful man who is home with my kitty. I do wear, if it looks like I do have a ring though, my mom has given me a ring that I wear on my right hand, ring finger all the time. And it was a graduation present for high school instead of getting like a class ring or anything. So I know like with cameras, it can kind of be reflected sometimes. Yeah. So it might look like it, but no, this is my mom with me every day. So
yeah.
Thanks for asking. I know it might be disappointing news, but
hopefully that answers your question, Larry. Hopefully you can still join us every day and get your forecast and whatever you need. Susan Lash Sims guessing 42 inches. Tom talking about teaching the waltz last night in his ballroom class, one of his faves. Talking to Susie Q because Susie Q dances every Tuesday, I think it is, with her husband. So my mom is guessing 52 inches. So did I, Mom. We were wrong. Christopher goes, well, since you said it's not 52, he's basically 2 for 4, he says. Susie Q talking back to Tom. Oh, my mom giving us an update. Chico Rico only has one eye.
Oh, no. That was going to be my next question is how much has Benji destroyed?
So Chico Rico, my mom only can have the little, dog out when she's watching Benji because we don't want him swallowing the eye.
Yeah, you don't need to have him choking on anything.
We're getting more information from Joel. A 1-ton flatbed trucks, plural, with utility sink on the back. Honda generator runs a pump, dump the sap, and runs a pump, dump the sap, and pump, puts it in the tanks that are 350 gallons each. There's a generator that does some pumping the sap. I think I kind of get it. And then we got, and Heather, if you need more clarification, let me know.
I understand where he's coming from because like the Out of the Woods place has like the tubes that all come to a center location and then gets pumped into the holding tanks too.
Okay.
But that's just like a bigger version of he's just doing it separately. So
Okay.
yeah, makes sense.
But
I got you.
But there's a pump
Brendan
involved.
is like, yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to one of these places, so I'm sure you can better visualize this, Heather.
Brendan, you should go to their open house.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Apparently
like
it's the end
syrup
of March.
and maple cotton candy and little candies and then the maple cream. Have you had the Michigan maple cream ever?
No. What do you put that on or in?
You can put it on. I usually just use it on pancakes, but it's like if you've ever had like Long John's.
Donuts.
Donuts. It's like that maple cream.
Oh,
but it's so rich, but it's so good. You put it on the pancakes, it just melts. You don't even need to do anything else with your pancakes.
What you probably need to do is just like sit down for a while. Let all that digest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. And then you can dip your sausage in the. Oh, it's so good.
Heather. Field trip.
Field trip.
I did have some of the cotton candy. I think you brought some back last year or somebody did.
We did because Mark loves cotton candy. So I brought some back for Mark.
Chalette?
No, Watkins.
Or Watkins. Oh, oh yeah. He
Chalette
likes sweet
is healthy
things.
and doesn't really eat candy and stuff. But Watkins loved his cotton candy. So I brought him some back.
And chocolate too.
Yep. And I think I got the little, they make like little maple shaped maple candies that you can like put in your coffee or just like eat. And I gave him a few of those too. He was thrilled.
Larry responded, "This is the worst news I've ever received in my entire life. It sounds like he'll be back tomorrow for more giggles. And yeah, hopefully have a good morning as well, Larry.
I'm sorry I ruined your Thursday morning.
Thanks for being a good sport and a viewer. We appreciate your viewership.
We do appreciate the viewership, even if I'm letting you down. But
yeah. Matt is saying beautiful weather in Rogers City. Got 2 people watching from Rogers City, at least commenting. Matt saying nice and sunny morning. Good deal. Christopher saying that he knew that you, Heather, had a gentleman in your life. Okay.
He gets mentioned from time to time.
Yeah. Joel walks about 10 miles a day doing SAP. Wow. Getting those steps in, Joel.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Susan Radke watching again. 42 is her guest. And we saw your very organized, was it a craft closet?
Yeah, the craft closet.
Quite impressive,
That was
Susan.
the only thought Brennan and I had. We're like, whoa. It's like all the Cricut stuff. My friend's a big Cricut girl. So I noticed a lot of the vinyls, all so organized though.
And Suzuki, hopefully Heather answered your question. She wanted to know I get that. I think maple cream is what she was referring to. What is it again, in case you didn't hear?
It's maple cream I get it from Out of the Woods, Maple Farm, but like there's a bunch of other maple syrup people locally that probably make it too. I haven't really looked at it because I've always had some in the fridge, but oh, so good. If you find it, it'll sometimes kind of like separate just like a little bit in your fridge, but you got to keep it in the fridge and you just, mix it when you use it. And so good.
And Christopher said, you guys are making me hungry with all the food talk.
We always talk food on the mornings though. We're always talking about food.
Tomorrow's National Pizza Day. So we're talking about food again tomorrow.
Oh, I love pizza.
Madison's live from a pizza shop in Benzie County. I believe it's in Benzonia.
Ooh, yum.
Upriver Pizza, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds right.
I think is where Madison's live tomorrow. So that'll be on the morning show. And we're at 9 o'clock. I always get a reminder at 9 o'clock to do something. Jerry saying, enjoy your day. Thanks, Jerry. Alice likes maple over vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, that's a really good idea.
We have Grandma Lou watching this morning.
Hi, Grandma Lou.
Welcome back to the conversation. I heard that this time she maybe hasn't been watching or maybe was hesitant because she has some Wordle to play. And I think there was another game. She kind of has her set schedule. So I'm glad, Grandma Lou, you're making time for us this morning.
I'm glad that we're in that schedule for you. You can learn about all the northern Michigan weather.
Apparently her iPad was acting up. So I'm glad she got that all figured out.
Oh, nice.
And Paul saying 35 already in Hubbard Lake. Now, we're all caught up on comments, at least for now, and she's already revealed the answer.
I did. Just you're already going through. I know it's kind of towards the end. So I already got it up for you guys. So 42 inches fell just from February 7th and February 8th back in 1985, California. So crazy to think about 42 inches. And 2 days. I mean, our Christmas Eve blizzard, we got like 36.7 inches in Mansalona over more like a 3-day period.
Okay.
And that's still not 42.
We have a couple more comments here. Christopher loves pizza, especially cold pizza from the fridge.
I don't really like cold pizza. I'll air fry
it. Grandma Lou saying it's Quordle too, Quordle.
Oh, there's so many versions of that game now.
Susan Lash Sims, 3 for 4. Susan Radke talking about peaches, adding that maybe to some maple and vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Paul is 4 for 4. She said, I can't believe it. And
she's on a roll.
Any messages for our friends before we go? I think I know the answer. He said, nah, I'm good.
I was just going to show our Lincoln Elementary kids again.
That's a good thing to leave on, Heather.
Look at all of them. Maybe future meteorologists.
We love it.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.